Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel once again. Today it is Wednesday, March 26th, and today is Walking Wednesday, episode number 15. And this episode, I'll be walking south from Vaughan Road, starting right here, which Vaughan Road begins, all the way down to St. Clair. And right in front of me is the Fairbank Eglinton LRT station, right over here. And over there there's Dufferin and Eglinton. So let's start this walk here. As you hear someone talking in the background on their phone. Alright, folks. So Walking Wednesday, episode number 15. So as promised, I said I would do this street here for a subscriber who walks about a month or two ago. Alright, someone thinking that I'm working for CP24. Alright. And we have the Fairbank public school over there. Alright, so I'm going to take a little break because I'm not sure if I have the volume up on this video here. I did not check before, so I'm going to give a pause and come back, folks. Stay tuned. Alright, so apparently I did have the volume up. Continue on Vaughan Road here. Walking to St. Clair. Now the original plan was me starting at Oakwood to St. Clair, but I thought, why not just start at Eglinton, near Eglinton, because Vaughan, where it started from, it's like kind of a little area. Another random street once again. And actually, this road will take you all the way to Bathurst. As it travels north and south. And along this walk here, you're gonna see quite a lot, I should say, houses and apartment buildings. And I see the shared newspaper is still here. Or they've moved, or no, they're still here. Okay, all right. So the shared newspaper is a community Caribbean newspaper that you will usually find in supermarkets like Nicey's or other Caribbean supermarkets. Here's an apartment complex right here. And here's another one. Walking past a box spring and a mattress. Talk of the town. King of Tropo. So it is right over here is where I was planning to start the video. Here at Oakwood now. So I think I'm getting it mixed up. I think Vaughan Road goes east and west. Yeah, not north and south. All right, so because it's actually going the same way as Eglinton, so it is east west. Kind of looked like it was going north and south, but no, it's east and west. And we have the number 90 Vaughan bus right here. So I'm trying to get to 1,500 subs. I'm at 1,470 right now. So if you are watching this, please would like to give me a help me get to 1,500. Hopefully before the end of the year. We have the Hodgson Middle School over there. And this is Winona Drive, right over here. So, soon forward. Stay tuned, folks. All right. And once again, walking. Now I'll have to say east, or is it south? So, like, honestly, right now I am totally confused of how Vaughan Road, if it goes north or south or east and west. Well, actually, you know what? I think I was right the first time. Yeah, I was right the first time. Because if I'm walking to St. Clair, that means I am going south. Because I started near Eglinton. And Eglinton, yeah. So, because the way Vaughan Road is designed, it's not a straight road, but it is going south. It does look like it's going east, but it is going south. Alright, so this is Atlas Avenue. So tomorrow I'll be making a video around the Rogers Center, or some people still call it the Sky Dome, for the Blue Jays home opener. Before the game starts, so I'll be doing a walk around the area and probably catch a glimpse of the fans that are going to the game. Blue Jays begin their 2025 season against the Baltimore Orioles for a 4-game set. So that should be an interesting one. Because a former Baltimore player signed with the Blue Jays, Anthony Santander. So the first game series going against your former team. And Jose Barrios will get the opening day start. The game time starts at 3:07. Something going on behind these walls here that I have no clue what. This is a nice nice section, part area of Vaughan Road, right around here. A nice old time houses. Well, as you can see, the signs are going up as the federal election for Canada has begun for the party campaigns, and voting will be on April the 28th. So as of right now, the Liberal leader Mark Carney, he is the Prime Minister, temporary, but that could change. Or if it doesn't change, then he will remain Prime Minister if he wins. And they had a rally a few days ago, last weekend, at Nathan Phillips Square with the Elbows Up rally in support of Canadian and everything Canadian to support local business and everything else. It was quite a good turnout. I didn't go because I didn't hear much about it. Saturday I was busy at Walmart. So it was about, I think it was about last week, me and my dad, we were having this conversation of what's going on with this trade war between US and Canada, and why this goof of a president in the United States who's in his 80s, all right folks, put in this 25% tariffs on all the, well, I should say all, but 25% tariffs on some of the products that are coming in from Canada. And he saying it's all about this drug where they, he's saying it's fentanyl. All right. Now, me personally, and this is the conversation I had with my dad. Personally, I think this is more than just some silly drug that this president, which I'm not going to call his name, in the United States, all right, that he's putting tariffs on. All right, so this is this is Kenwood right here. There is more to this about this drug. This is all about the illegal guns that are coming in and going out from each side of the border. And honestly, I haven't heard none of these politicians in Canada or in the United States talk about. All they talk about is this fentanyl drug. This drug that I don't even know what harm does it cause, because it's the first time I'm hearing about this drug. I don't know what it does to people, but the real issue, in my opinion, is the illegal guns. All right. Now, I could be wrong about it, and it could just be the drugs that the border is not, Canadian border is not being more secure of. But I personally believe all of this nonsense that this president has put this 25% tariffs on makes no sense. It's all because of the illegal guns. All right? The illegal guns that are coming in from the United States and are leaving out from Canada, going into the States, and vice versa, back and forth. So, if they have talked about it more, they know that people will start asking more questions, and then they will have to find the answer of why are illegal guns coming in and going out and going out and coming in, and find a solution. So it's just more than it is it about drugs and whatever else they might think it is. Talk about the real solution. Talk about the real issue. So it's a nice, beautiful day. On this last Wednesday of the month, Walking Wednesday, episode number 15. but it's not too nice to be wearing shorts and slippers and t-shirts and what else? A basketball jersey. And if you can take a look in the background, I'll zoom in a little bit. There's the CN Tower right over there. As this bus is now, okay, there we go again. There's the CN Tower. And Albert Real Jamaican Food, a restaurant right over here. It's been here for many years. I think from the 70s it has been here. And here is St. Clair Avenue West. Alright, so I'm going to wrap up this video here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. And I'd like to thank you all for the wonderful support y'all giving me. And please check out my other Walking Wednesday videos. Alright. So with that being said, have a wonderful day. As this was the Vaughan Road walk from near Eglinton to St. Clair. And as I said, Vaughan Road continues all the way to Bathurst if I kept on going. But this is where I'm going to end it. I'm gonna hop in one of the train and go to the Eglinton subway station. Sorry, not, the St. Clair station, and head on home. So, take care, stay safe, and have a wonderful day.